Welcome to She Joy. It's that fine medium, Dr. Rose, coming to you live with another message of what you need to know. So hello to all my air signs. Let us go ahead and jump into the messages. God, what do the air signs need to know right now? Okay, so let's get right into it. First, immediately, the most interesting thing that I see here is the fact that it's looking a lot like you're dealing with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. And alongside that, another thing that I find interesting is there's a love choice here. Okay? So, overall energy is it's looking like you're waiting from somebody to, like maybe somebody from the past or somebody you recently walked away from. You're waiting on them to communicate to you. Okay? And don't worry, that communication is coming through. Okay? As well as those manifestations. Now, I'm going to clarify this card real quick. Clarify the devil. Okay. Okay. Let's clarify this one for y'all too. Clarify the death card for the air signs card. Okay. So, literally, it's like you are either dealing with some type of a choice that may leave you wounded. Now, this could be a choice to leave a toxicity situation, maybe an addictive situation. This also could be a lustful situation. You dealing between, what you want and what you need. Okay? This could be one of those type of choices because you do have the wounded warrior here, which tells me that you're willing to walk away from whatever that energy is. And to be honest with you, as soon as you walk away from that energy and you put an end to that, boom, material and financial blessings for you. Okay? So that's a really good thing. Now, again, it's not to say that you don't have balance, because you do have balance here between your manifestations. But it also seems like you're in the energy of like, okay, I get how life is now. I know how to maintain life, but I want to move forward towards the next adventure. So that's what you're looking for. Okay, it doesn't seem like it's in love, that next adventure. That next adventure seems like it's going to be more like business, manifesting type of a thing. Now, regarding a relationship that you're having right now, you and this person are meant to be together. Okay? Period. Poo. Okay, this could be a mother. Y'all could have kids. Okay? Y'all both are determined. Y'all both work. You balance, you give reciprocity. This is the person that you're gonna find your abundance with. This is the person that you're meant to marry and have kids with. Okay, this is the person that the dream happens with. Okay? Now, I think it's interesting that these two cards came out next to one another, so let's clarify them for you. What's the Magician for the air signs? Okay, your energy. I like that. What's the High Priestess for the air signs? Okay, so you've been manifesting being more authentic, being more truthful, honest, caring, but also more blunt, right? Also cutting out the things that you no longer want. You're like, I'm not fixing to deal with that. And I'm going to continue to manifest, and I'm going to get better manifestations. And it's good. Meanwhile, in between time, It's like you're really trusting that intuition regarding contracts and commitments that you're jumping into. You're like, I'm not just going to jump into anything. I'm going to jump into what's best for me, but also what's best for those that I am dealing with. And I like that energy for you guys. It seems very y'all because you're humanitarian, you're eccentric, you know, and some of you are philanthropists, okay? So that's great too. What do air signs need to know about their finances, God? Okay. Wow. Your energy. So God is about to bless you again. Okay, so this one's not just financially, okay? Also spiritually, physically, and metaphysically, okay? You do get success in all areas of life. Again, we see the marriage with the kids there. And you will have financial stability. Okay. What do the air signs need to know about their love life? Outside of what we just learned, right? That you, okay, we just need 2 cards come out. Let's see. Promising Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy here too. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy here too. So it's looking like, okay, so here's you. You have a plan, right? You've planned, you've seen progress, you've seen growth, and you've really been studious and working, right? Really in that high key energy there. But the thing that I also see interesting about this is you've been working on your partnerships and your connections. Now, this one isn't romantic, okay? This card right here is not romantic, even though that's 2 people you would assume are together. That is not a romantic situation. This is a situation of partnerships and alliances, business partners, family, friends, stuff like that. That's this card. So, like, you've been seeing growth. You've been seeing healing, mentally healing, physically healing, things like that. That is helping you to get into the energy of building an empire. Okay. What is the help for the air signs, God? Do I find the Page of Cups for health for air signs? Okay. Really interesting that came up that way. Why is the Chariot upside down, guys? Okay. Okay. So, health. Your health is directly affected by the relationships that the people, right? The connections that you allow yourself to be around. Okay? So it seems like you're dealing with somebody with an age gap, or maybe even somebody who's emotionally immature, okay? Which is tough, especially for you who has such strong emotional strength, okay? It's hard for you to deal with somebody who has minimal emotional control, right? And you literally, someone's feeling shame or guilt or something like that, sadness or something like that, because you walked away from some type of relationship or some type of loss happened. I'm assuming it's with whatever this person is. Now, likewise, it's like you've been feeling like the opportunities weren't fruitful and they weren't coming together the way that you wanted them to come together, right? And I feel like that's for your health. You're like, it hasn't been working the way that I wanted it to. Like, hey, I was going to try to quit drinking or smoking, or maybe doing some drugs or something like that, trying to quit those things altogether. But somehow it seems like you haven't been making the progress that you wanted. Even though you may have cut those things out, you still haven't seen the results that you're wanting. But God's about to bless you, so keep the faith, okay? What's the advice for the air signs, God? Wow. It's really crazy that that came out. Okay. I'm just gonna run through this because it popped out the way that it did. So I'm gonna like read it to you, but I'm not gonna necessarily. I guess I'll show it to you because it's crazy. Because I guess I was gonna clarify this for you, right? So the advice here is to move on, or to physically move because the situation is crumbling. Okay. It's time to move along from that situation. To put a complete end to whatever that is. Okay. So you get out of that wounded energy so that you walk away from those toxicities so that you can trust your emotions and not have to worry about third-party situations and not have to worry about someone's intentions for you and not have to stress or lose sleep or oversleep. Being in anxiety or depressive energy is not for us, okay? And it definitely looks like, you are setting boundaries, which I love for you. You are setting boundaries. You are staying true to your morals. You are defending the things that are important to you. Okay? And work is kind of pulling it all together for you. So the advice is to keep working. For sure. And cut out those things. What's the obstacles for the air signs, God? Oh, okay. I like that came out. Okay. So it's like you literally have clarity. Like you already know what your obstacles are. You're not having to guess what's going on, the wrong. No, you know. You know exactly what it is. It has to do with balance, reciprocity, giving, and taking. It also has to do with, it's like you want to be financially stable before you jump into certain commitments. And I commend you for that. You know what I mean? But here's the thing. Sometimes you have to just do what the heart says. The heart says, you know what? It's time to move forward. It's time to not stress about this situation. It's time to, it's time to move forward. It's time to get married. It's time to engage. It's time to have kids. It's time to buy houses. It's time to make deep commitments. Why? Because you want deep commitments. B, because you can see yourself forever with someone. C, because it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? What's the near future energy? What's the recent past energy for the air signs, God? Recent past energy for the air sign? So your recent past energy was making a judgment call on what your next move was going to be. And to trust your emotions. Okay? What's the present energy for the air signs, God? Present energy is offering love, is going towards what you want, speaking your truth, cutting out things that no longer apply, even though I feel like it's somewhat, you're being a little bit defensive at this time. It's for your betterment. It's for your ultimate betterment in your present energy. What's the near future energy for air signs, God? It's funny because, okay, when I started doing my readings, I resonated with this as y'all's energy, right? Because y'all are more reserved, but also really loving. Like, you may not show just how loving you are. So I resonated with this as your energy, but now I realize that this is more like Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, right? Really firm, but also like reserved, kind of like not wanting to deal with certain vibrations, right? And also getting material and, financial blessings. Let's see what came up underneath that with judgment. Yeah, you got a lot of judgment calls to make. Again, this could be a relationship between... Yeah, you also could have a choice between, like, your heart. Like, you could feel like that's where the judgment call comes from. It's like you working towards your stability or you working towards your emotions. It's like you got to make a judgment call because you're going to be blessed financially regardless. So you might as well do what makes your heart happy. Okay? That being said, you guys, this has been the reading. Please comment, like, share, subscribe. Hit that bell notification to be notified the next time I go live to keep you guys updated on what's going on. Also, if there's any topics that you would like me to post on my videos or any specific questions that you'd like me to add into your group category, let your girl know in the comment section below. Stay blessed, never stressed, with much peace, much power, much love, much light, and of course, much joy. I'll catch you guys next time.